Good evening and welcome to Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Entertainment in Canada around the world. My name is Tahir Qureshi. I'm a fellow of Royal Institute of Canada, broker of record for City Pro Realty Inc. brokerage. Tonight's topic is positivity in challenging times. I pick up this topic because we have so much challenges going on at the market in real estate and off-court financing. Currently, it's affecting individually, not only real estate professional or mortgage agent, it's affecting all consumer, all citizen, one way or the other. And it affects you and you feel like down. And I have used to say this, I may be down, I'm not done. I can do it again. This is a tagline I created for myself. When there are some challenges, then I can overcome. First of all, a very important thing for us is why is happening to me? That's the question comes to us. It should be, why is happening for me? So then you can analyze that for me, to me versus for me. Then you can analyze what's happening. What are the causes of challenges that you have? If you have a house, we talk about real estate, then you can say why this is happening for me. That means it leads us to investigate challenges that affected us and brought you at that position. So if you have issues in maintaining a job to support, then you have to see what have you been doing right or wrong, and then you can improve upon it. Remember, when we make mistakes, we learn from it. We don't run from it. So if we have a homeowner who has lost a job and he or she has to worried about the mortgage, you have to talk to your HR people to make sure you have a good package if you lost a job or you have funding support. Then you immediately sit down with your family and talk about your financing. What and how much time do you have to sustain your current situation? Instead of worrying about it, now something doing about it. So you say, okay, I need to cut down the travels, I need to cut down the big parties, I may have to stop buying the new cars, I need to streamline my expenses, and then you go to the minimum basic things until you find the job. So this is why you need to know why is happening for me is because lack of something, missing something. And then we learn from it and we can take care of that. Similarly, if you have a house, and especially when you have lost a income and then or your interest rates gone up, you are dealing with a variable mortgage and your monthly payment is going up, is giving you stress. It's a challenge. And so what you can remain positive, you say, okay, we are planning to go to a trip, let's cancel that, it's gonna save us $8,000. That give you mortgage, depending on the value, on the monthly expenses, maybe 3 to 4 months time for you to cover the expenses until you generate that income. Similarly, you also have the opportunity to talk to the lenders and see what you can negotiate. Or you talk to family or friends to borrow money. As you know, the borrowing money is now expensive. The mortgage line of credit, home equity line, is almost 4.7%, which is a prime rate. Some has to get plus, some are minus. So you can say, okay, now my increase of the interest rate is going to cost me more money. How this money is going to come? And let's work on it. Sometimes you do multiple tasks, different jobs to generate that income. So you are thinking positively. So this is very important that when you have these challenges, especially in the housing market or even the mortgage, your mortgage coming renewal, so you don't sleep on it. You start talking to the mortgage agent or broker or your lender and say, what are my options? Don't let this happen comes to you to the end. You start thinking today. You go to the dinner table, you have your kids, your family, And you talk about those issues because it's important the children also realize the parents are going through a tough time or challenging time. We are on the same boat, the entire family. So it's important to all of us to talk and share that, not to stress them out, but talk it out so they can cut down their expenses. If you give pocket money, $400-500 a month, then you can cut down a little bit. You are driving 2 cars, costing you money, or 3 cars, cut down. Maybe you can do, car sharing, or maybe you stop 1 car, cancel the insurance, park it until you get back to your feet. So these are the solutions. You got to talk about it. You can't just say things will happen. No, it's not going to happen. But you have to remain positive. If things are going bad, you need to find out why they're happening, and then you cure them by consulting, seeking professional advice through the professional real estate, mortgage, lawyer, home inspector, warranty, lender, anyone that is connected with the industry that you are involved with and you have some challenges. And obviously, if you can't find the job, create one. That means you can become a self-employed. You can do whatever that you want to make money. And this is how every day I get emails from many, many digital marketing companies to generate income, do representation all the time. So that means they're encouraging you to become an entrepreneur. And you can do that if you are down. Sometimes you also look at the government program, they assist you financially. But the government is running out of money too because they borrowed so much money. They need the money to run the place because we are paying too much interest on our debt, federal and provincial debt. So anyway, we want to be a constructive, positive contributor to our economy to help Canada go through this process, because right now inflation is 8% or it passed. And mortgage rate, the benchmark rate, the federal in the United States has also increased 70 basic points. And now we did the 1% by the Bank of Canada. So it's affecting everyone. So idea is, if things are getting difficult and challenging, are we going to stress out? It's going to affect our health. And we're not going to be positive. We won't be able to use anything to make it positive contribution, or it's going to affect our health. So why don't we have a gratitude, an attitude that gratifies it? We are blessed. We live in Canada. We are blessed. We have a good, health system where we can walk out and get a medical support. We have a security, safety, environment. We have a health program. We have a child care facilities, and everything is blessed being a Canadian. Okay, let's be positive about it. So we are gratifying. If somebody is helping you, say thank you. And this is why we all Canadian, we are humble. We try to help each other. So I request all professionals, particularly in real estate and mortgage industry, that when somebody comes to you and they need some help, please help them out. Provide them solution for their problem. Each problem will be different. Each situation in real estate is different. But have a positive attitude. Don't take it everything negative. Try to help them out, find them a solution. And then thank you, because we are expert in real estate. I'm expert also in mortgage financing because I'm a principal broker of Canada Express Mortgage Inc., license number 13241. I can talk about mortgages, I can talk about real estate, and I'm a director of Park Home Builders who has now a license from HCRA to build homes. So I can give you advice on building a home, and I can refer you to the Park Home Builders to build your house. If you're a realtor, if you're helping your client to buy land, we can help build the property for you. I'm going to invite them very soon to come on my show to talk about it for the realtors and the mortgage agent who can make referral to the builders. We can do that for you. Now, positive. So we are gratifying, we're healthy, We're enjoying our family, our children, and eating good food, living in a clean environment, good friendship, good community, good city, good Canada, all around. We are the best place to live in the world. So we should be thankful. So by doing this, you will have a positive energy coming. Now, most important thing is treat yourself. You should treat yourself because you are working so hard all the time. You're stressed out. And sometimes you work too hard. Take a vacation. Take your family out of the city, out of the country for a trip. Go to explore Canada. Go treat yourself. Enjoy it. Take long vacation if you can. Go on the weekend. And this is very, very important because when you treat yourself, it energizes you. Give you the positive energy back, because sometimes when you work too hard, you really run out of energy and you need the energy back. Positive energy that is positive in communication, in writing, in sharing knowledge and experience. Positive. You're talking to a loan officer to get a loan, be positive. Appreciate the effort of a loan officer who give you a mortgage or line of credit or loan for your car. Appreciate them. Wealth manager, they create wealth, they manage your wealth. Appreciate that because they make sure your risk is minimized and they can give you a good return on your investment. Similarly, when you are talking to the other professional lawyers, they keep you floating. If you have done something right or wrong, or you have challenges, you seek their advice. Say thank you and be kind and appreciative because it's important. Similarly, you have a mortgage agent, a broker, or real estate professional. You know, most of these professional, real estate and mortgage, are commission based. That means we work day and night. We don't get paid until a deal is closed. So we are working with our time, efforts, paying for all the expenses of the businesses to make sure that we serve you. And we don't get paid until deal close. Sometimes it takes 3 months, sometimes 6 months, sometimes more than that. But they are positive because when you see a real estate professional coming to you to help list your property, and then they are positive. They always smile because they take all the stress away from you and try to convert that into energy and hope and positivity in your industry. Because what happened in recently, that the price has gone up, people bought the property, prices go down, interest rates go up. These are the things of happening because of economy. There is a demand high, cost of goods, energy, food, everything is gone up. And because production is not at par with the supply, therefore inflation is impacting us. So the government of Canada and USA is also trying to control the inflation to 2%. And this is why the interest rates are going up. We're not accustomed to it. I remember 32 years ago when I came to Canada, my mortgage rate when I took a small mortgage was over 10% at that time. So I tell you, I never felt, I don't even remember that. It was a small mortgage. But now you feel it if it's a significant. Therefore, it's going to affect all of you. But important thing is to take a breath. Do yourself a favor. Do exercise. Do a walking. I'm start practicing a little bit walk myself because it's very important when I'm walking alone. I'm talking to solve my problems and issues, the challenges that we have. We talk to people every day. This is very, very important. Now, the important thing again is, do you keep it open mind? This is why it's very important. And you have some perspective. Think about it. Why these things are happening to you or happening to around you. So you are having an open mind because maybe something you and me do it unconsciously, which is not right. We should consult, have a confidant, your friend and family that you are so close to it. if you are open to suggestion, you have a solution, because your friends, if they know that you are a positive person, they'd be more than happy to give you some suggestions, because they understand that you're open to suggestion, and then you are conveying that. So your body is a language. This is how you communicate. And you are either using a word from your mouth, your body, when you're presenting yourself, talking to people, and communicating. The message is, I'm open. I'm open-minded. I understand. Maybe you make me understand something very different approach. And be open. The more open you are, if positive energy comes into it. Now, the most important thing also is surround yourself with loved ones, good people. So if you are in the family, the people, they love you, they respect you. Surround with positive people who talks about bad mouthing and talk about negativity about other people, about society, about community, about neighbor, about the realtor, about mortgage agent, or brokers, or lawyers, or other people. Stay away from them. Talk about the positive, the professionalism, the happiness that they professionally bring to your life to make it a positive story, a success story for you. So when you are around negative people, they will drag you down. If you want to be a winner, stay with the positive people who will uplift you to achieve success in your life. Life is all about ups and downs, it never straight. Sometimes you are happy, sometimes you have sadness. It's happened, we are alive. It's our human life. Thing will happen. It happens all the time to all people. It happens to me too. And we have to deal with it. What you can do is say, God's will. Pray, depending on your faith. Because you will want to attract positive energy. You need to seek some blessing from the blue sky. And this is how you do it. You talk about and give yourself a time. This is another positive thing, is about how often do you sit down and talk to yourself? I talk to myself all the time, sometimes in sleep, because it tells me what I have done today right, or what did I do wrong. And I pick up the call and say, I'm sorry, I did something wrong to you. But this is important because it is self-correcting. This is why it's very, very important to surround yourself with the positive, successful winners around you. But this is a very challenging time. We have mortgage cost of housing is gone very high. Affordability is an issue, and mortgage rates are going up. Big challenges financially, and which is impacting you. You need a shelter, you need a house. And also, challenges are someone who already owns the house. There are challenges for someone who doesn't have the house, but they are looking for opportunities. So you see the balance itself, supply and demand balance itself. Only interest rate has affected it. The value, some have lost equity because of value of the house has gone down. And I think MPAC should be doing their 4-year new assessment evaluation very soon, which will increase the property taxes up and down. So this is why you will have more thing. And other thing that I can tell you right now, that the big cities are having a deficit problem with infrastructure. They will be asking probably to the our provincial government to give them legislative power to generate more revenue, increase double land transfer tax in big cities. They will be seeking, depending on what Premier decide. But those kind of challenges will be coming, and it's going to be stressful for all of us. But then it's going to happen. If it's going to happen, the government needs money, and they're going to do these things. Interest rate, the government wants to control inflation. Is this the right way of affecting the real estate value and control the inflation? Time will tell. But this is why is very important because we have going through a cycle, economic cycle, where we will have challenges with the value of the property and mortgage rate, affordability, how much we can afford, and also most importantly is income. So if income is declining or income is same, cost is increasing, so what are you doing to increase your income? This is why something like me, I work 20 hours a day because I want to make sure I can support my family and my kids for their education, family, mortgage, car payment, insurance, whatever. And this is very important. Maybe your spouse will think about doing maybe a job now and support the husband, make sure that you survive. And this is all positive. You have to allow yourself, surround yourself with a loved one, because sometimes you need that love. You need that tender loving care because you are stressed, you are tired, you are exhausted all the time with the financial burden of owning a home or carrying a big mortgage, you making a bad decision, losing a job. But sometimes a good advice from the family, parents, brother, good friends can help you because you surround yourself and discuss with them your challenges and they can help you to make sure that you survive. Now, allow yourself to have bad days. Life is never the same. It happens in life, but it depends what you do about it. Remember I said in the beginning saying that I may be down, but I am not done. I can do it again. That means I had been a successful person for all my life, and there are times that I am down, but I'm not done. That means I can do it again. So when you develop that positive attitude about yourself, you will never have any impact in your positivity. And under these challenges, you will achieve success. We're going to take a short break. For now, we'll come back. We'll continue our discussion on positivity in challenging times.
So, now it's fully renovated. लाइव केटरिंग, बारबेक्यू, तंदूर, जलेबियां और फ्रेश नान, तकरीब आपके घर में हो या घर से बाहर, Zoc is providing full service now and Zoc has opened a new banquet hall, garden event center. आपका Zoc देखकर लोग कहेंगे क्या Zoc है आपका? Call right now 905-625-7786. Zoc वालों के लिए.
Babu Pan and Shawarma, now serving from 4 locations.
सुनना है?
हाँ भाई।
ये अमेरिका जाने को कितना टाइम लगता है?
3 घंटा में।
3 घंटा? अपन ने सुना 18 घंटा लगता है यार।
भाई 18 घंटा पब्लिक के लिए, अपने लिए 3 घंटा।
ऐसा क्यों?
भाई टाइट होने को 3 घंटा लगता है ना, टाइट होने के बाद घंटा मालूम है टाइम का। 30 घंटा पहुंच जाएंगे।
संजू बाबा के संग सॉन्ग डांस, हस्ती मस्ती, ब्लॉकबस्टर एंटरटेनमेंट की जादुई झप्पी। संजू बाबा चले अमेरिका और कनाडा।
टिकट लिया क्या?
टिकट लेने का?
भाई ने बोला लेने का तो लेने का।
अरे टिकट लेने का।
मैं वही बोल रहा था, टिकट।
डिक्सी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस पिछले 16 सालों से खरीदारों की खिदमत कर रहे हैं। हम लगातार 4 सालों से खरीदारों की पहली पसंद बने रहने का अवार्ड हासिल कर चुके हैं। हम किचनर्स, बॉश, वर्लपूल, LG, सैमसंग और जनरल इलेक्ट्रिक के ऑथराइज्ड डीलर हैं। 5 स्टार खिदमत का लुत्फ लें। हम आप सभी को टीवी सबसे ज्यादा रियायती दामों पर देने की गारंटी देते हैं। www.dixieelectronics.ca हमारी वेबसाइट पर जाएं या अभी कॉल करें 9056255900। सभी बहुत ही मुनासिब कीमत पर दस्तयाब हैं जो आप बाआसानी से ले सकते हैं। At Dixie, we sell quality and deliver confidence.
सियासत से तिजारत तक,
सबसे पहले घबराना नहीं।
तालीम से मईशत तक, आपके जेब पे डाका डालना जानते हैं। सेहत से सनत तक,
तो चोर घर में आ चुका है जनाब स्पीकर।
हुकूमती ऐवानों से चाय खानों तक, कोई नहीं बच पाएगा तकरार से। कौन, कब, कैसे, क्यों जैसे सवाल बनते हैं मौजू प्रोग्राम तकरार में। देखते रहिए तकरार, कनाडा से बराह रास्त समीना जबीन के साथ, मंडे टू फ्राइडे सिर्फ आवाज एंटरटेनमेंट पर।
Good evening and welcome to Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Entertainment. My name is Tahir Qureshi. I'm your host. Tonight we're talking about positivity in challenging time. The growing evidence suggests that positive physiology techniques can indeed be valuable in times of stress, grief, and other difficulties. They may also help you develop resilience to handle difficulty more easily and bounce back more rapidly after traumatic or unpleasant events. Right now, we are some of us going through the challenges of real estate and mortgage because they're linked. And it's the biggest financial investment you have, that is to deal with this increased interest rate, inflation, cost of gasoline, the food, other activities, product and goods and supplies are going up. So if you remain positive, so most important thing for you is to create a list of things that you can manage. So when you have this happening, when you're buying a home, you have a home, and you are invested, stock or other things, you create things that how you want to manage these things, and then you consult that by creating a list of things and see what is positive about that and what is negative about that. If you can afford something and you know that is going to be a problem down toward the end, you may be able to make a decision. But these are the positive things, because you need to create a list of things that how you want to manage them, how you can manage them and handle them and fix them as you move forward. Most important thing for us as an individual is that we need to spend time with nature. How many of you and us, after all the busy day schedule, taking care of everybody, that you go out and spend time with nature, have a walk, go to the street, take a vacation, go in a forest, get fresh air. We have so many trails. Our city has trails where you can go out and walk with the family, yourself, with the friends, bike ride, or whatever. Stay with the nature. And then you look at this. God has blessed us such a beautiful nature. The birds singing, you have a green tree, air, fresh air is coming, and you are looking at the blue sky, the clouds, that bring you in negative nature. You're not thinking about the buying and selling real estate. You're talking about the mortgage, or talking about student loans, or talking about car payment, or mortgage payment. No, this is your time to spend with nature and appreciate and gratifying for you that you have such a beautiful nature that you can enjoy and celebrate and come back fresh. And next day you start over again. For real estate professional and mortgage agent and other professional, we have to adopt diversification, where if we are down in a certain area, we'll be able to do business on the other area. This applies to all people. We always think about different things doing to creating income. Most important thing I would advise is education. When you have a challenging time, to educate yourself about what's happening and why is happening and what I can do about it and how we do about it and when should I take action and why should I take action. And these are the W's, 5 W's. You talk about things and then you educate. Education for real estate professional and the mortgage agent. We have a lot of training courses. I'm a director of Mississauga Real Estate Board and chair of Education Committee. If you're a member of Mississauga Board or you're a non-member, join and subscribe to training program from Mississauga Real Estate Board. They have fantastic education program. Bringing more skill, get a designation program. Go to Real Estate Institute of Canada. They have FRI. I'm a fellow of Real Estate Institute of Canada. That's a pin I'm wearing here. You can acquire this designation. This is the highest real estate professional designation in Canada. It's recognized across Canada. So this will help you to prepare yourself, learn more skills, and then you do a better job for your client. Similarly, all the skill set, mortgage agent, plumber, electrician, all other people who are in real estate connected to real estate and part of the network group, they should learn these skills. This is very, very important to educate them so you do a better job. Now, learning new skills is very, very important because time is changing. Challenges are changing. New legislative powers are coming. Their regulators getting tough on professional. Make sure you follow good ethics and practices. Ontario Real Estate Council of Ontario, you know that all real estate professionals are regulated by them, and REBA is now Real Estate Business Broker Act. They have lots of bulletin from the registrar that explains things. Visit reco.on.ca. This is for consumer, buyer, and seller. Go learn this. There are beautiful programs there you can learn from here. Similarly, on the mortgage side, you can go to a regulator and find out who is the mortgage agent, what are their code of ethics, what they're supposed to be doing. Know your product, know your client are the two mandatory requirements being a real estate agent or broker or brokerage, to make sure the client we know is qualified to get a mortgage, so we check that. And also the product that we recommend is suitable for them. And this is what is happening now. Those people who have taken the mortgage without thinking or getting a proper advice may be in trouble. But that creates the stress. So let's talk about positivity now. So explore options. Explore yourself, open up yourself, take a long breath and start talking. Explore, say, what am I supposed to be doing? And you have to come up with your own idea. I believe you have the solution of your problem because you know it better, what's happening. Now, this is why it's very important. Sometimes talking to yourself can help you solve your problem because you know better. You know why you are in it. If you're not, now you have a time to see what have you done. All the things that you have done in the past was successful, but the pandemic hit us, it's changed and transformed the business. So we have to adopt new methodology, technology to transform our business, way of doing business. Remember, we're doing virtual showing of the houses. We advanced so much virtual tours and everything for our real estate. So similarly, you as a consumer also have to adopt to see your source of income remain valid, your job remain valid, and you are important to the employer if you're not a self-employed. Because Everybody has to earn and contribute to the society and to the community and to the economy. And only thing you can do is to remain positive, have a positive attitude, open mind, and you are willing to learn, diversify, and explore opportunities to resolve your problem and difficulties and challenges, and surround yourself with loving people and stay away from the bad boys. This is very important for you. So I hope that you like the program. The Realty Coffee Talk is broadcast every Thursday at 7 p.m. on Awaz Ent in Canada, around the world. If you wish to advertise your product and service related to real estate, whether you are a builder, you are a developer, you are an appliance supplier, you are a plumber, electrician, lawyer, real estate agent, or brokerage, please call 647-484-0018 or 416-786-9809. Ask for Miss Jabeen and tell her you are the viewer of Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Entertainment, which is broadcast simultaneously on Awaz Ent 580, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram simultaneously. So I look forward to see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. May God bless you all. May God bless Canada. Thank you. Bye for now.